ADHD and I'm trying to organize my home. These are the tips that have helped me the best to figure out how to organize things. This episode is the cleaning situation. I'm not talking about scrubbing and cleaning. It is your cleaning products and why you have a shelf underneath your sink that is full of stuff and it's disorganized and you never know where your sponge is or where your scrubber is. This is going to help. I'll go under here for obvious reasons, but this used to look like an absolute horror show. First and foremost, pull everything out. That is your biggest thing. Pull everything out. Put it off to the side. If you have doubles of things, either combine it or get rid of one. That is a very important thing. If you have 2 Windexes, if you want to keep 2 Windexes, fine. Just know you have 2 Windexes, and if you have 2 areas that need Windex, put 1 Windex in one place, 1 Windex in another. That is usually a key thing. Having things available and knowing you have it and where it is a big part of figuring out how to sort your mind out when you have ADHD, depression, anxiety. Another thing is figure out how much space you have. You have one area under each sink or in a closet or whatever where you know you're going to put that stuff. You know it's there, you're never wondering, and you put it right back because you know it's there and it's organized, and you're going to eventually train your brain to figure out, yes, I need to put this away right away. A lot of times we say, oh, I don't really feel like it, and that's okay. But when you're set up and you wake up and things are clean and organized, you're going to eventually train your brain to be like, okay, all right, this is my normal, because you've eventually gotten to the point where your normal is clutter and mess, and that's okay. And it may not be rock bottom to some, but for me, it was rock bottom, having a place a mess and just living in disaster. And I know there are a lot of other people that probably live in like horrid situations. Was not at that point, but potentially I could have been if I had not put the brakes on figuring this out. Necessities. The necessities are, you need a disinfectant cleaner. That doesn't mean bleach. That doesn't mean anything. I'm talking about whatever you like to use to disinfect and wipe surfaces is great. When you're cleaning a surface, you want to dust first. I absolutely recommend either the Swiffer duster or just a microfiber cloth with a little bit of, not even like, you can just use a microfiber cloth to wipe off the surface, because when you are spraying wet stuff on an area that is dusty or has like lots of like crumbs and stuff, it's just going to clump together and make you mad. Dust first, microfiber or Swiffer or just an old cloth. Start from top to bottom and you will be super successful. It's very important to know what product you're using on other things, because one product does not work for another product. And this is how you ruin some things, or you're not getting an actual clean that you desire. Disinfectant cleaner, this is food safe. I know it's good for tables, countertops, any of that kind of stuff. I have my Windex. This is my main thing for any, I wouldn't even say heavy duty, any basic cleaning that I need to do that I know it's like normal grime and stuff, nothing like burnt on stove stuff. Vinegar, water, Dawn. Half vinegar, half water, a tablespoon or 2 of Dawn. It is going to be your best friend. You don't need any other product, honestly. This is your best thing. If you can do showers, you can do everything. There's lots of videos on explaining why this is such a magical thing, but honestly, if I only had this in my house, besides like a toilet bowl cleaner and like that kind of stuff, I would be super happy. This friend is amazing. It is awesome. You can use it freaking everywhere. It is soft. It's not going to scratch. I use it on my flat top stove. Bingo. Which is white. And that's super great. I have real wood in my house, so I have these kind of things. And I have my tried and true Dawn dish soap. I always buy it in bulk. You have 4 or 5 of the same thing. Figure out, are you going to use it? Well, if it's been sitting there for that long, you're probably not going to use it. That's okay. 1, you could give it away. 2, you could use it for, say it's dish soap. Take your garbage bins outside. Bunch of soap, rinse it out. Make sure you don't put it on your lawn or whatever, because it'll kind of ruin your grass if you care about your grass. I do, so I don't like to dump it too much on my grass where I park my vehicles. Just get rid of it. Use it. If you do not want to use it or you cannot mentally use it, throw it out. Throw it out. It's okay. You learned your lesson. You bought it. yes, you wasted your money, but you'll never do it again because you've learned. True is you've tried it, you know it works for you, it is great, you like it, you like the smell, you like the way it cleans, and you buy it, and you can buy it in bulk, and you're not going to feel bad about it because you're not going to have 10 random ones. Tried and true is always the best, and it is what your family likes and what your family needs, and it could be different from household to household. There's no right or wrong, it's whatever is tried and true, except my vinegar water and Dawn. That is pretty amazing, and you guys should probably try it. I have my certain amount of products here. There is not an overload of products. I have exactly what I need, and I know where it is, and I have the tools. I have the tools to clean up. My garbage bags, my tried and true. I like this brand. I buy this brand in bulk from Costco. I have my other bags. You can have your recycling bags and everything. Always have a bottle of vinegar. It is super great. Different colored sponges for different products, because you're not going to use the same sponge on your toilet as you are for your sink. Pads for my pots and pans. I have one for my pots and pans. I have an extra one. You can put it in a Ziploc bag and label it as long as it's dry. You want to make sure your products are dry before you seal it, because it can obviously grow mold and funky stuff. I have my drill bit kind of things for heavy duty jobs. These are great. I got these off of Temu. It's like a gigantic pack of these Mr. Clean sponges. Feel guilty about paying $10 for 4 sponges. I have a bunch. And tip here, if you want to try something but it's expensive, especially tools, buy it off of a Chinese site. Use it and you like it, and then you are done using it and you've thrown it out, or your sponge is dead, then you know it's a tried and true product, and you can buy one that's a little bit more expensive, and then it will last longer and it will do a better job than the Chinese one. If you want to try something, it's expensive, go on the Temu and stuff like that, find it there, try it, use it, and then you can upgrade afterwards. And that is with anything in your house. So my area is clean. I have all the products I know I'm going to use. I've gotten rid of the stuff, or I have used that stuff. If you're going to use something but you can't do the project right now, put it with that thing, and then write it down on a list. Write it down so you know that you have a project to do. Start getting into the habit of this kind of things. It is going to be fun. It is going to fulfill your mind. You might think I'm crazy, but when you get to a certain point where you hit rock bottom, there we go, you are going to be like, okay, where do I need to start? I need to clean my home. Here we go. Here it is. So I have everything. It is clean. It is ready to go. I bought this off of Temu as well, super cheap. I know if it breaks, I'm going to buy a more expensive one. So my garbage is out of the way. All the tips I have as an ADHD, depressed, crazy-brained mom that will help you organize your cabinets and stuff for underneath. Don't buy bulk, because it's just going to end up getting wasted if you don't like it. Very rarely you're going to find something that you're going to buy in bulk because it's on sale or whatever, and you're going to actually like it. It's very rare. It really doesn't happen. So always keep that in mind. Buy small, try. When you have a try and true product, you buy it in bulk if you need it, if you're using it. If you don't use it, don't buy bulk. It is going to fill up your space for things that you could actually use it for. That's my crazy tips. I hope this helps.